when others are still oppressing the common people. I have already stolen 2 skill books from NTC. From then on, he went further and further on the road to dominance. All of these, it's all because I fired my weapon and reached the SS level thief skill. Not only can steal the players, even the game NTC is not immune. Just now, I stole an SS level Divine Weasel Pig. After use, the skill level can be improved. I don't say anything. Use it directly on my thief skill. Then a burst of golden light shone. Then a system prompt came. Meow Hand Concom was successfully upgraded to SSS level Predatory Hand. There is a high probability of looting the items in the opponent's backpack within range. There is a high probability of looting the opponent wearing equipment. Small probability of plundering a certain skill of the opponent. Can loot 10% of the health of monsters. I look at the introduction and keep giggling. Not only a single steal becomes a range grab. And ignore bindings. The most outrageous thing is that skills and lives can be robbed. I suppressed the ecstasy in my heart and prepared to find a wild monster to test the waters. At this moment, a wild boar came slowly, not far away. Ordinary wild boar, level 10 horsepower, 1500 attack 18, defense 15. Skill brutal crash. Holy shit, it's a level 10 monster. And the blood volume is 500 points higher than that of the King of Goblins. I can only slip wretchedly behind the wild boar. Quietly raise the goblin sword to sneak attack. But it was soon retaliated by wild boars. Seeing that my blood volume has dropped a bit, I can't help but reflect. This is a good time to experiment with the predatory hand. Thing. You grab 150 health from a wild boar with the hand of looting. You use plundering hands. Grab the wild boar's ability to savagely charge. Unbelievably looking at my skill bar. Apparently there is a new skill, Savage Rush. B-level skills. Lock on the target and start a collision. And there is a high probability of interrupting the opponent's master. After the successful test, I am more confident to solve it. I managed to get to level 6 after this wild boar. And just then, I noticed that one of the wild boars was particularly different. When I scanned, I found out that it was the wild boar king who was busy sowing seeds. Not only does the blood volume reach 2,500 points, there is also an additional professor who can write boiling skills. I'm happy. But I didn't choose to confront him head on. Instead, he relied on his flexible movements to constantly deal with him. It took more than 10 minutes like this. The wild boar king's health is only 20% left. His irritability is clearly visible to the naked eye. As expected, the next second there will be a system prompt. The wild boar king is in danger of boiling when using his skills. Before I could react, the wild boar king's speed is obviously greatly increased after receiving the enhancement buff. It's a savage punch to me. Let me directly experience the feeling of flying and deal up to 490 points of damage. And the wild boar king didn't intend to stop. Raise your sharp fangs again and rush forward. Learned a lesson. This time I avoided the collision by walking. And at the last moment, with a predatory hand, you have successfully looted 250 health points from the wild boar king. Look at him with only 250 health left. I work hard. Goblin knife in quick dancing hand. After a slash, it's a heavy slash. Then ding, congratulations on defeating the wild boar king. Gain 20,000 experience. Congratulations on reaching level 8. A flash of golden light. Dying, I return to full blood again. And the boar king also hugged a breastplate. Boar king leather armor bronze level life 1000. Defense 15. The required level is because I can't wear it yet. I had to put it in my backpack. Now I have reached level 8. In other words, you can leave Novice Village by upgrading to more levels. I suddenly had a flash of inspiration. Your insects planned according to the game. There are usually hidden tasks in Novice Village. Then I came to the head of Shinshu Village. Sure enough, a conversation led to the removal of wild boars. King's task. After I took over the task, he quickly took out the leather armor that the wild boar king had just dropped. The village chief looked in disbelief. Then ding. You successfully completed the clear balking mission. Gain 15,000 experience points and warrior's braces. My eyes light up instantly. Quickly check the attribute diagram of the wristband. Warrior braces bronze level. Life plus 300 defense plus 10. Attack speed increases by 10% at the required level. Just as I was watching with joy, the village chief said to me seriously, "Just now you successfully proved your extraordinary strength. Next, I have a very serious task for you." I am secretly happy. It turns out that this is the real hidden mission. I saw the village chief looking worried. He slowly said that a group of undead soldiers came to the village recently. "Can you help me investigate their origins? Get rid of them if possible." Then a ding sound. The system should beep again to accept the task. Eradicate the undead and the origin of size. Eradicate the undead and kill 20 undead soldiers. The origin of Psi, exploring the origins of the undead soldiers. And come back to report to the village chief. I don't hesitate. Receive the two tasks immediately. Then we came to the place where the village chief said, as expected, a group of soldiers with rotten muscles appeared here. Then I used my own reconnaissance skills. View their properties. Turns out to be an elite monster level. It seems that I can only deal with them one by one. Then I used stones to lure one of the soldiers over. This is followed by a heavy slash, causing 150 points of damage. But he soon returned the sword with a sword. When I saw 120 points of damage, I was immediately confused. Why is the attack so high? But soon I remembered his sword. Mastery passive skill. Then a naughty thought occurred spontaneously. Until 8 soldiers are killed. I just snatched that skill away. Sword Mastery B level skills passive use sword soldiers. Increases attack power by 10% and increases attack speed by 10%. I was ecstatic when I saw this introduction. This skill may not be obvious in the early stage, but when the attributes come up later, absolutely a miracle. And just when I was secretly proud of myself, a crisp system beep interrupted my thoughts. The player's flying snow level reaches level 10. Be the first to open a level for town and gain 100 prestige. Free attribute points plus 10. Lucky value plus 3. I was shocked. I didn't expect anyone to be faster than me. But I didn't think much about it. Stay focused on completing tasks. After killing 20 undead soldiers, I only have a few thousand experience points left before level 10. And just then a moan interrupted my thoughts. I saw the body of the undead soldier. A frail wreck floats. I guess this was about the second mission. Sigh. After some conversation, I learned why they became undead soldiers. It's because a necromancer came here a few days ago. He used evil rituals to resurrect the bodies of his soldiers and imprison their souls. At this time, the system sent a prompt. Do you accept the mission to rescue lost souls? Kill the necromancer and rescue the lost souls. I immediately nodded in agreement. Then follow the task guide. Into the cave not far away. I just stepped into. On both sides, a cloud of worrying green will-o'-the-wisps. Suddenly, a gust of wind swept by. Immediately afterwards, a skinny old man in a black robe appeared. Necromancer Quasi-Silver Leopard. Level 15 life 8,000, attack 35, defense 20 skill. Will-o'-the-wisp. Fertile of the Dead. After seeing this attribute, I yelled that it was not good. With my current strength, I simply cannot apply for the job. I thought about just running away, but he has noticed my presence. Then he raised the bone staff in his hand. A black flame. Shooting with lightning speed. Direct crit 600 damage. Not only that, but it also has an incineration effect. Lose HP 20 points per second. Lasts 10 seconds. It's equivalent to killing me with 800 blood in one move. At this time, the system sent a reminder. Your equipment, inferior armor, has been damaged. At this time, I realized that I couldn't bear it. Now we need to quickly upgrade to level 10 and change equipment. Then I went back to the village chief to submit the task. Ding. You complete the mission and eradicate the undead to gain 5,000 experience points. Add 3 free attribute points. Get the skill book Whirlwind. You will gain 4,000 experience points after completing the mission to explore the origins. Add 3 free attribute points. Congratulations on reaching level 10. You can teleport to a higher level city from the village chief. The continuous notification sounds made me feel like a spring breeze. I first add all 6 attribute points to attack. Then learn the new skill book, Whirlwind Slash. B level skills. Causes 120% damage to enemies within 2 meters around you. Last 3 seconds. Then quickly put on those 2 pieces of bronze level equipment. When I look at the properties version again. Instant increase in combat power, and just before the decisive battle. I want to find the Wild Boar King to do something serious. After a lot of trouble. Finally got his life insurance boiling skill as I wished. After being affected by blood boiling and using skills. Attack power increased by 50%. Attack speed increased by 50%. Last 10 minutes. Fall into a weak state within 10 minutes after ending. Defense reduced by 50%. When everything is ready. I return to the Chamber of the Undead again. This time I didn't talk nonsense and just started a brutal collision. Directly causes 270 points of damage. And the will-o'-the-wisp that just did me 800 points of damage. Today only a handful of 180. And my blood volume is now as high as 1,500. This little bit of blood loss is nothing at all. And now I have waved Goblin Island again. A heavy slash blows down with the wind. A critical hit with a bang of 810 points of damage. Immediately afterwards, the continuous slashing skill is launched again. The necromancer saw that he lost 10% of his blood. Can't help but be surprised. Quickly summon the magic shield to block it. And I immediately use the whirlwind I just learned. The whole body keeps spinning. The big knife in his hand kept slashing at the undead wizard. A large number of damage figures suddenly appeared. This time it really pissed him off. Then chanted its bitter and incomprehensible incantation. It's one of his skills, Grip of the Dead. I saw a huge black hand appear out of thin air. Then he caught me off guard and held me tightly. Then a system reminder came. Necromancer casts skill Undead on you. The body is in a stalemate for 2 seconds. At the same time, defense is reduced by 50%. I obviously felt that I couldn't move. In the end, he hit the 2 magic spells he hit. The ball directly causes 500 plus damage. After 2 seconds, I quickly knocked down a bottle of red medicine, followed by flexible positioning. Attack him again with heavy palms and chops. Multiple crit bonuses combined with savage dash. Succeeded in dealing extremely high damage to him. But this time, he was in a state of extreme rage. Sure enough, a gloomy atmosphere swept over. I saw him floating up slowly. Said in an extremely angry tone that you have offended me. You really pissed me off. Then a hexagram gradually emerged. Green light that keeps shining in the dark. Then the necromancer roared out. Undead General.